Hey folks, I know we're all really scared about the coronavirus. I know I am, being me. But we've been really addicted to the news lately, and it might be a good idea to kind of be a little bit more proactive and get more thoughtful in these times right now. So, of course, everybody is really panicking and kind of hitting the stores a lot, and therefore we are getting short supply on some items like, essentials like toilet paper and masks. Now, of course, other countries need those masks more. We're kind of buying them up in bulk a little bit, so it might not be a bad idea to make your own masks, and I've seen a helpful hint online that you might be able to use old bras for healthy masks. Now, for instance, I have asked Lindsay to for this demonstration to hand me one of her bras for a mask that I can put together easily, so it'll protect my face when I go out in public. Damn it, Lindsay, your sexiness has doomed us all! Alright, let's roll the credits. Hey, Spider Guys! I am back with a new comic review. In this issue, we're going to be talking about Amazing Spider-Man number 40, or its legacy number is 841. And, of course, we pick up from last we left off, where... Oh, by the way, I probably should mention, this is from Nick Spencer, and the artists are Iban Calo and Z. Carlos. And, by the way, they have some really nice art. I'll get into that in just a minute. But essentially, Spider-Man was guesting on J. Jonah Jameson's podcast, and yes, that was hilarious as it may sound. Absolutely wonderful stuff, but it was, of course, something going on in the Marvel universe, so it was interrupted by a villain, Chance, who is, by the way, in the same time going through this, he works at the Palace. That's his thing, where it's supervillains betting on costume heroes and how they do and fare, which is kind of interesting. So he goes in, and Spider-Man instantly protects Jonah, goes right out, and then the bet gets intensified, let's just say, when the Jack-O-Lanterns show up. It's always kind of nice to see these guys. Jack-O-Lantern's not been the best character, but there's something about this visual that I always find interesting. So, anyway, it gets cleaned up pretty quickly, where Spider-Man and Jonah are able to get back to their interview, and it's really cool, because we go back through the whole thing, they're arguing, they're kind of laughing, they're relating to each other. It's really, really sweet. And that actually works. The podcast is a success, and people really get a good sense of Spider-Man through this and his relationship with Jonah. Not to mention the foreigner back at the Palace does quite well for himself. When Peter gets back to his apartment, Nora Winters is there, and she has a proposition for Spider-Man, and it hints that she may have figured out that Peter is Spider-Man, but she gives him an offer hey, look, I'll give you the money. I don't care who gets the money. I know he doesn't take money. Doesn't take cash as his reward, as your old 60s theme song says, but I'll give you the money. I need you to do this thing for me. And he's like, I don't know. And then, of course, her boss is the Chameleon. So, pretty good stuff. A lot of fun these past two issues with the podcast, as well as the fight with Chance. And then, of course, we kind of plant seeds for more stuff, and absolutely love it. This is really great. I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 Ram chips. The art is really lovely, and I'm not sure if I've seen this team before, but they put together really nice, fast-paced action. Really good details. They have a nice kind of like style of their own without going off model in the characters or anything like that. It's really good. Definitely check it out. 4 out of 5. Anyway, that's it for now with The Real Manos, and you can like, subscribe, and support this channel with just $1 a month at Patreon, and you can also hit me up on social media. That's where we all live anyway. Twitter, Facebook, and of course, like I said, support this channel on Patreon, which now you can support Manos Publishing on Patreon as well. You can find my comic books and novels at manospublishing.com. You can get Red Knight 1 and 2 in digital and print. All right, I think that's enough sales talk, so let's get going. Push the button, Lindsay.